Hello and welcome to the channel. If you enjoy what we're doing, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Get involved, share it, all that fun stuff. So there's a lot of skullduggery that happens in music marketing these days. There's a lot of lying, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, there's a lot of sneaky tactics that goes on. Some of it more public than others. And generally speaking, I'm kind of all for it. I'm kind of the opinion if you need to do something a little bit shady to get your music out there, you should do it. Because cutting through the noise is very, very difficult. But there's something that's been going on that's been happening for a while now that I want to get people's opinion on. You guys, as independent musicians, the lifeblood of the music industry, the people who really matter, I want your opinion on this, right? So we've seen for a little while now, record labels and agencies, in order to promote music, are doing this thing where they overdub a song, usually an electronic song, like a garage song or a house song, over a DJ set of a famous DJ performing, right? And it's usually got some caption like, I can't believe Idris Elba opened with this song. Or I can't believe so-and-so played this. And what it is it's an incredibly well thought of viral kind of hook that is designed to drive engagement, whether that's positive or negative. And the fact of the matter is, it works. It has worked numerous times, right? There's a lot of examples of this. I mean, a more recent example that you'll probably have heard of and seen quite a lot of is the song No Lie by Harry T. Good tune by all accounts, catchy little kind of house track, but I find the content that's created around it really interesting. So again, there's some kind of fake DJ clips here, and there's a lot of kind of negative sentiment and controversial kind of photo carousels that are used to drive conversation and ultimately drive engagement on this song. So there's Idris Elba content, there's this kind music clip. So right, okay, fine. It is what it is, right? You've seen a lot of this. Some people think it's clever, some people think it's frustrating, some people think it's annoying. Whatever, it does work. I'll tell you that, it does work. But an interesting thing that I've seen recently is that I dug into kind of, right, what is the engagement on these kind of clips? How is this actually driving conversation and therefore engagement and therefore activity and therefore more listens and therefore more streams, right? Which is, obviously, that's the goal of this. One thing that I noticed is the comments on a lot of these videos. So I don't know quite how to explain what this is, but all of the comments are very kind of basic cut and paste like replies that don't sound like real people. Just stuff, it's things like, I want this song, or I need this song, or release it, or, you know, this tune, but it's all comments that I don't think a real person would say. So that makes me wonder, right? What's happening with all of these songs is that it's agencies that are doing this, or it's record labels, or it's teams, or it's individuals, whatever. But there's agencies out there who are employed to do this, who are viral content strategists. I mean, it's part of what we do at Different Source as well. We provide a similar kind of service. Not exactly the same, but similar. So I don't have any qualms with it. But it looks like maybe they also have this mechanism whereby they can actually manufacture the engagement by commenting on these videos through burner accounts or, you know, TikTok accounts that they own, or via bots or via AI. I don't actually know. I don't know how it's being done. But what I will tell you is it's in demand. It is in demand. Whoever it is, or whichever kind of agencies it is that are really, really killing it doing this, they will be getting a lot of work. I'll tell you that. So I guess my question is, right, you're an independent artist. If you signed with a record label, or let's say you were going independently and you employed an agency, and as a means to market your music, they were employing tactics like this, right? Which are what I would call on the border of deceptive. That might be a bit harsh. I mean, ultimately, they're utilizing TikTok and the digital landscape as they see it, but you understand that some people might find it a little bit meh. So they were using your song on viral clips and kind of using whatever hook they felt necessary to drive engagement, even if that hook was a lie. How would you feel about it? How would you feel about it if it was successful? If you had a song, you know, that went viral and you were getting lots of streams and everyone was happy, but then you looked into the means of how it was achieved and it was through this kind of content, this kind of, well, a lot of it's lying, would it bother you? Or would you see it as a clever use of the environment clever use of the digital landscape. And be honest with yourselves, right? Because truthfully, this sort of stuff has always existed. This is just a 2025 version